Hi, and welcome to today's flower essence. Usually it's done on Wednesdays, but I totally got lost this week and didn't realize that it wasn't Wednesday yesterday, so I thought I'd wait till today to do it. Um, so the flower essence that came up is the flower essence of heather, and it came up under compassion. Specifically, heather under compassion is letting go of your own suffering and being self absorbed so that you can attend to and feel for others and have compassion for others. I think this is a great essence that came up because I think we're moving into a phase right now after what we've been through as a collective. We're moving into a phase of creating our new normal. And I know I don't really like that term, but we're creating a new way to be. And I think compassion is such a key part of that. So the flower essence of heather really helps us move away from ourselves because it talks about people who are needing heather are, and I'm sure you can all think of somebody, the type of personality that I'm thinking of is like a woe is me. Or if you've had a bad day, they've had a worse day. So it's always kind of focused on themselves and they are down and feeling down about themselves and about their life. And so they almost use that, and I'm not saying in a conscious way, but they almost use that as a way to try and fill themselves up, fill their heart by getting other people to, they want them to empathize, but ultimately it ends up pushing people away because they're so self-absorbed and it's so much about them and it's so much so needy. And it talks about they kind of almost steal that energy from others because they're in such a needy place that it usually pushes people away. So they end up feeling more lonely than they were before. And so Heather helps this personality type or this person, these people, to look outside themselves, to have compassion for others, and recognizing that by having compassion and caring for others is how we feel our own soul and feel our own heart. And I want to say this because I am such an advocate for self-care, and I'm such, an advocate for being your authentic self, that I want to say having compassion for others doesn't mean that we give till we're empty. It means that we give from a full heart. So that means we feel ourselves first, and then we can have compassion for others. So I don't know if that sounds contradictory. I hope not. So people who would be attracted to or needing heather are people who can only focus on their own problems and can't see outside themselves. And it helps them to reconnect to their heart and so that they can start having compassion for others and start understanding how others are suffering as well. And then in that shared almost suffering, because we all are in a way at times, then that empathy is built and they start feeling their soul from within and their heart from within. So I hope that makes sense. It's a beautiful flower essence. And like I said, I think it's really great because I think moving forward, that if we could all be a little bit more compassionate with each other, it would make a world of difference. All have different opinions. We all have different beliefs. We all have different everything. And so if we can just be a little bit more compassionate with each other, I think it would make a world of difference in our world. So heather, a beautiful flower for those who are feeling lonely because everything revolves around their own suffering, and who want to reconnect with their hearts so that they can find compassion for others and move away from their own sad stories. I wish you all well. And because it's Friday, if you comment on this video or on my post that's called Flower Essence Friday, then I will ask my pendulum for a flower essence that would benefit you. And I can send that information over to you. So you just need to comment. And I hope you all well. I wish you all a good weekend and enjoy yourselves. Happy Friday.